Hi guys, it's Rachel. So today I have a really fun video with a very special guest here to my right. So this is my mom.
Hi.
Trisha Martino. And so we decided to do a fun video answering some of the questions you guys sent us together. So I asked on Instagram if you guys had any questions, and we got a ton of great questions for both me and Mamacita over here. So don't mind us, we're just gonna have some wine. Cheers. What you already drank. What's your favorite mother-daughter activity?
Well, since I've been here, we've done a lot of mother-daughter stuff. We went to a play, we got our nails done, we got our hair done, we went and worked out.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're going to a concert, but probably just being like physically, active, like walking, running, going through a hike, like just physical stuff, because I have a hard time sitting.
And just chatting. Just like
chit-chatting?
Chit-chatting.
Sure, yeah.
Well, that's activity. We just like to
hang out.
Hang out. Because we don't get to spend that much time together because my mom lives in Lexington, Kentucky, and obviously I live here in New York, so we see each other probably, I don't know, still like 4 or 5 times a year.
Yeah.
But
yeah, definitely. I saw you in July.
Yep.
So, yep. Now I'm kind of here for your birthday. Like, show last night we went to see was for Rachel's birthday.
Yeah.
Yep.
This question got asked a lot. Did your mom ever visit France, or would you like to go with her someday? So my mom has never been to France, but we have had, when I was in high school, we had French foreign exchange student that came and stayed with us. And one day I would love to go to France with my mom.
Yes, if I was going to go, I would want you to take me because you know all the great places to go.
Wait, my favorite is, the other question was, does your mom speak French? Wait, say the thing.
Wait.
The restaurant.
Oh, I used to work, my very first job was at not a restaurant, it was at a clothing store.
Oh, it was a clothing store?
And the clothing store, I worked there and I thought it was pronounced Je t'aime. And apparently I got corrected and it was pronounced Je t'aime.
Je t'aime.
But I liked Je t'aime. I told people I worked at Je t'aime. I didn't know how to say it. I was only 16.
When did you move to New York City? So I moved here in 2012. Obviously, this is for me.
Yes, I got that one.
And
not moving here. Sorry, people.
But why don't you tell all about the places that we've lived together?
Well, originally I am a California girl, so lived in California until I was in my mid-30s, and then we moved to Minnesota for a couple years, and that was a big shock. Very different culture and climate, obviously. And then we moved to Michigan for 2 years, and that was not one of my favorite places either. I would have rather gone back to Minnesota. And then we ended up in Lexington, Kentucky, and we've been there for, gosh, 18 years.
Yeah.
18 years.
So I only lived there for 7. So from 11 until 18. And then I went to college in Nashville for 4 years.
Wait, 11? No, we moved to Kentucky in 2000.
I thought it was 2001. Well, 2000.
No, we moved there.
Okay, so let's say I was 10.
Yeah,
I was
2000.
11. Okay, so I was 10. I lived there for 8 years, and then 4 years in Nashville, where I went to Belmont University. And then now I've lived in New York for 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Crazy. Okay. Was your mom more strict or your dad more strict?
Probably me.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mean mommy.
Yeah.
Well, I would say my mom is more strict, but my dad was definitely a disciplinarian. Like if you were in trouble and you had to get a talking to from dad, that was what was really scary.
Oh, yeah. But
more day to day.
More day to day, like you have to do your chores, you need to clean out your drawers or
Clean your room.
Clean your math room, yeah. Do your Kumon.
Oh yeah, that goes to the next question is, what is your mom's job?
Oh, I own a Kumon, an after-school math and reading franchise, and I've been doing that for almost 18 years. And I do that in Lexington, obviously, and it's been a great business and a great experience. And I really enjoy being a business owner, and certainly the flexibility in that. I mean, sometimes I have issues with some of my employees and my students, but for the most part, it's been a great, wonderful experience.
Can you tell us the best trip you took together?
The best trip.
so many trips we've taken all
there.
over. I thought it was really fun when well, Dad was there, but when we went to Mexico.
Oh, Cancun.
That was fun. Because that was more recently.
Yes, yeah.
Dad had a conference, and so he was working all day, so we just went and played.
I liked our cruise.
Oh yeah, the catamaran cruise?
Catamaran cruise to the ruins and all our...
we swam in those caves.
Oh yeah.
Crazy people on the boat.
Oh my God. Were they crazy or what?
Oh my God.
Now we'll be in Hawaii together in February. That'll be pretty awesome. Yeah.
Have we ever taken any other mother-daughter only trips?
Oh yeah. Washington, D.C.
Oh yeah, that was fun when you came to Washington, D.C.
And sort of Orlando. I had a conference there and you came to Orlando.
Those have been some of our favorite trips together.
Oh, well obviously we came to New York. That was a mother-daughter trip.
Oh yeah.
2005.
So the first time that I ever came to New York, was that your first time ever in New York too? City?
Yeah, I've been in New York State a few times because
yeah.
my cousins lived upstate New York. But yeah, the city, it's kind of our first, all the touristy stuff, Empire State Building, Ellis Island, all the museums. We went to, was it MoMA?
MoMA, yeah.
MoMA, and then also, where else did we go? Oh, all the Broadway shows we saw. So yeah, it was a really busy week. And
so that was the first time, in 2005. And that was the first time I ever came to New York. And it's funny because I was saying, like, leaving that trip, I wasn't like, oh man, that's where I want to live when I grow up. But
well, you're only like 14.
Yeah. What makes you most proud of Rachel?
Probably that she's independent and that she has a very strong work ethic. She's very responsible. She's a go-getter. If she wants something, she goes and gets it. I remember she told me she wanted to be a lifeguard. And I was like, what? You want to be a lifeguard? I was like, she's like, I need to get certified. Like, I need to go to the Red Cross to get my certification. I was like, you are like so unathletic. Like, this was when she was in high school. And why do you want to be a lifeguard? I think she just wanted to get like a good tan and sit by the pool. Sit by the pool and get paid.
Get paid?
Yes, and get a tan. So probably.
Yeah. I find the jobs that suit me the best.
I don't think you were like interested in like saving any small children from drowning.
How often do you two talk? So I feel like probably once a week.
Yeah.
And then we text throughout the week.
I send pictures, we send photos,
back
and forth. And I obviously look at her Instagram every day, and I see Facebook. And
yeah, she just recently has figured out Instagram stories, and so she'll be like, did somebody have a little too much to drink last night?
Rachel looks like she has a lot of fun. She's like living the dream life for sure. Yes, we're all very envious of Rachel.
The question is, what do you feel like you learned from your mom that, the best thing you learned, best advice from your mom? And so for me, one of the things that I took from my mom was that she's very independent. It kind of goes back to what she's saying she's proud of. I feel like she's very independent, and I think that when we moved to Kentucky and she started her own business, it was really cool to see my mom kind of, even at an older age, like kind of just, because she, when we were growing up, she did substitute teaching and that kind of thing, but she, built her own business. And that was something, when I was in high school, to see that was really incredible. And I think that when I decided myself to be a blogger and to do blogging full time, I kind of thought in the back of my head, like, Mom could do it, I could do it, we can be a small business owner. And, my dad is more a corporate guy, and so I kind of tried that for a few years when I worked at Estee Lauder, but kind of the 9-to-5 life wasn't for me. And like she said, I'm a go-getter, so
not for me either.
Yeah, it's not for us. We like that flexible schedule.
Yeah.
And kind of being able to set up your own, to make your own hours and work when you want. Travel. We both love to travel.
Yes.
You don't love to
I
travel?
know I do love to travel, but I haven't been to all the exciting countries that you've been.
Yeah,
obviously.
but you love to travel even domestically.
So, I mean, that's one of the negative parts of owning your own business is that, it is a business and I am the owner and I need to be there on a regular basis. So I can't go on like trips for like a really long time. Like I can't really be gone for like more than a week or so.
Yeah.
So
this one is for me. How and when did you start your blog? So I have a whole video all about this, but I don't know if you remember this, but I started my YouTube channel back in 2009. This channel has been around for a long time.
You are getting so old.
Thanks, Mom. You too.
Yeah.
And then in 2012, I really started to take a focus more on the blog. And so in 2015, I quit my full-time job to work as a full-time blogger. So it's actually been 3 years that I have been doing the blog
It's
full-time.
only been 3 years? That's all?
Really? It's even
We've had
3 years at Estee Lauder, and then 3 years at
yeah.
yeah, it was like right around this time, August of 2015.
Yep.
How would you describe your relationship?
Well, obviously, you know, as we've gotten older, it's great because we've been able to become like friends, and you know, we do stuff together, and like we enjoy each other's company. We like hanging out, like, you know, for, you know, a while.
For short periods of time. Love
it. Yeah, like we like hanging out, and that is a really nice thing about. I mean, even though you're still a mom, because I'm still her mom, but I'm not like momming her. I'm not like telling her what to do and where to go and how come you don't do this and how come you don't do that. Like, she's her own person and she's a responsible adult. But yeah, so we, like I said, we like hanging out. We went to a play last night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night we're going to see the Beach Boys.
Yes.
Beach Boys in Coney Island. Woohoo!
Yes, that should be fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, answering a few questions, and thank you, Mom, for being a special guest.
Oh, it's so fun. I'm gonna hit your bar now that my wine glass is empty.
All right, cheers. See you guys.
Cheers.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.